Everybody, welcome back to your favorite wrestling podcast. It is the return of the Monday Night Wave, and we back in 2026 after a long hiatus, a long break. The gang's back. We all here. First, before we get into all that, I want to thank everybody for tuning back in, and I hope y'all ready for this year of wrestling because we got a lot to cover. A lot that's happening. We got Rumble coming up. Maximum Carnage just happened on AEW. TNA just had their AMC debut. Wrestling's kicking off in full force with a pretty solid year for every promotion possible. But yeah, let's kick it off here. I go by Jay, aka the Lonely One. Pod Breaker, Podson Reed, Pablo, Jacob Freeman, because I pod better than you, and you know it. Misrespected Jumper is in the building. But I wouldn't be here without my illustrious number two. He's been here since I don't know when. Mr. fucking Heroic, would you please take the stage? Let's go.
He is a wild card. He is the king of gorgeous. He is Mr. Sexy Ass Lottery. And that's not just me saying it. Everybody's saying it. His name is 4 letters, 1 word, G-O-P-A-T-S. Hero, and I am he, and I am glad to be back. I spelled go Pats, baby. That's what I did. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everybody's safe. Fuck ice. And I'm ready. I'm glad to talk about some wrestling. But I wouldn't be here without my illustrious co-host, the third Mike.
Damn, I'm kidding. The first episode back, I get a reheated intro.
I was trying to say what Jay says to me. To say it to you.
It's cool. It's your boy DT, the OTC of the Monday Night Wave podcast. I forgot the rest of my entrance because we have been gone for so long, but that is okay. I'm back. We back. He back. They back. She back. We all back. Hey. Shout out to Kel Mitchell from Good Burger. Let's get to it.
I'm a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes.
Hey.
All right. Before we get into the wrestling side of it, let's give the people update. How was our break? Anybody do anything interesting? Anybody rock climb? Anybody buy something they shouldn't have bought? How was
my neighbor died.
Nigga, what?
And it went viral.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, yes. So yeah, DT and I were playing Cosmic Invasion, and we just hear the one of my neighbors just screaming, and then she's like, she was like, stuff is dripping from my my.
That was your
what
place?
Do you call that thing a fire
No.
alarm?
Oh, you saw it? Yeah.
No, that was your place, nigga. I seen that shit. That shit was so fucking crazy. Oh, okay,
Yep.
my bad.
Yep.
I'm gonna calm my energy. Continue.
Yep.
And then I finished my first book this year today. Other than that, I've been
No, nigga. I need you to continue about the goddamn situation.
I can tell it from my POV too.
Allegedly, he overdosed on meth on Christmas.
That's fucking insane.
He was super MAGA, pretty much racist and whatnot, but he was nice to me. So I was one of the good ones, I guess. He said he was gonna build me a potato gun, but so that was crazy.
All right, for those of you who watch us on YouTube or have seen any of the clips on TikTok or Instagram or whatever the case, the neighbor of Heroes that died from an overdose would confuse me and Hero.
I remember you
all
telling
the
the story
time.
about this neighbor. I didn't know this was the neighbor though.
Yes, and just to put into context, Hero might be. I ain't gonna out his height, but we not the same height. Okay.
No.
Not even close. And yes, we both have dreads and we both have glasses. I'm about maybe 2, potentially 3 shades darker than Hero. But there's also a height difference and a size difference. So to me, there's no way you could confuse us. But so that's how MAGA / racist he was. Just all melanated individuals look alike. I'm trying to do better in year 2026 because my mom said she listened to one of the episodes. She didn't like the language I was using. So I'm working on it.
Fair.
What's up, Mom?
I'm 5'10", maybe 5'11" when I wear some Air Maxes.
And depending on the shoe that I wear, I'm anywhere from 6'3" to 6'4". Depends on if I'm wearing Air Forces or not. But so yes, no, Hero's right. We're playing Cosmic Invasion, and then we hear screaming, and I'm thinking it's somebody's dog because it sounds like a dog yiping. We both run out to see, and the neighbor that posted the video is hysterical, not really coherent. She's going off screaming, "Oh my God, I asked, it's dripping, I asked him if he was okay. Somebody's fucking dead, So we like, what the fuck? They open the door to the apartment.
No.
And I'm like, yeah, he gone. Cause I know what death smelled like. It smelled worse than the Ville.
Hey, nigga.
It was don't do that.
Wait, the Villa's in the whole location?
Yes, the north.
Hey.
Are you just talking about the area where the trash can?
Yes, it does stink. But nigga, don't be comparing the smell to death, nigga. That's crazy.
Well. Anyway, I won't, because this is a wrestling pod, so I won't hold us too long. But long story less long. Yeah, Buddy kicked the bucket. His roommate thought he was fine, which I don't know how you could think somebody's fine and you smell that. Like, and he was up there for 3 days. So that was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. It was nuts. And yeah, so that's where I'm gonna leave that.
From my perspective, I saw the clip and I was sitting there. I was like showing the lady, like, "Hey, like you see this TikTok? This is crazy." Like, I was like, "Oh man, that's fucking nuts. I would lose my goddamn mind if blood was dripping from my light. That shit's fucking crazy." And lo and behold, you niggas over like, "Yeah, my neighbor died." Well, ain't this a bitch? It's a bitch, bro. What the fuck? It went viral. What the hell?
Was you just texting her, telling her that it was us?
No.
Cause I saw
No. That was something else. I'm gonna tell her in person. She was like, "Hey, I got some shit."
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's spin out of that. I spent a lot of time like getting back to like making beats. That's been a fucking blast. I'm definitely enjoying that. I modded a couple consoles, so I got a 3DS mod I'm working on right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been getting real creative in my free time lately. It's been fucking nuts. I do want to incorporate a segment here, just for fun, for people out there, so they can get to know us. It's gonna be a would you rather kind of question here, and this is not gonna be wrestling specific, but just would you rather? Would you rather?
I'm sucking it.
Damn! I didn't even get the question out. Damn!
I'm glad you understood the reference.
I haven't got my shit on yet. Damn! Fuck, man, that's funny. God. Would you rather live without music or movies?
Kill me. I'm not even going to play with you. I'm not. But I will say this. Because I was thinking about this the other day while I was driving. I don't really get hyped for music no more. Unless it's a couple artists. Like, I haven't even listened to Tidal in a minute. Like, and I mean like a minute. Like, I bought the Wale album on Apple Music. That's all I've been really listening to. And then that's it. And I didn't get excited again about music until J. Cole said he was dropping. And then I was like, all right, I got something to look forward to. But right now I'm chilling, bro. Like,
not even Push? Not even Clips? Like, Clips was great.
Oh, but that don't count. Let me add some context to it. Anything that is from that's millennial music. Let me put it like that. Anything that's millennial music. So the Clips, check. Wale, check. Cole, check. But everything else, I'm kind of chilling. I really am. Like, ain't nothing sparked my interest. You know what I'm saying? I just been chilling. So, I guess I could give up music, potentially. But I'm not giving up movies. I can't do it. Yeah, somebody gonna kill me. It's a wrap.
Okay. H.
I am going to give up movies.
Woo!
Although I agree that there's not too much like new music that I'm excited for or anything like that. I still have a blast listening to a bunch of old stuff and discovering old stuff. Like I just discovered a dance jam from like early '90s. I'm like, what? I was yelling at my mom like, why haven't you showed me this? Like, what is going on here? Um, and then like if I still have like I have a really active imagination, which is kind of one of the reasons I mostly do audiobooks. So like I'll picture the scene. So I'm gonna choose music. I can live without movies.
That's fair, because now that you put it that way, like I can read, and that would be the movie for me. I don't really need the movie.
That's good.
Hey, nigga, watch your mouth. I can.
Hey, it's not too many people that can read, bro. It's not.
Like reading, I can get past. I can. That can be the movie element, the movie media for me. I can't go without music. I gotta have that. Like that's a must. Like going without, my annual listen to like Section 80 or like, Overly Dedicated. I don't know if I can do that. I got to. Plus, we talk about me in movies, man. I'm so far behind, nigga. Like, you be like, oh, you watch Interstellar? I'm like, no. That movie's like almost fucking 10 years ago. So, like, yeah. But an album, I'm listening at day one. Wale, day one, and been playing. Like, I don't do that with movies. I don't really rewatch movies, like, as much as you like re-listen to an album. Like that's kind of how I sit with it. All right, getting out of that, let's talk wrestling. Let's get into it here. Let's kick it off with signings everywhere. Signings to the left, signings to the right. Signings are happening. Let's start with the big one here. Powerhouse Hobbs. Looks like he's leaving AEW and is going to WWE. Initial thoughts about Hobbs here signing with WWE?
Well, okay. Well, they believe that's where he's going because he didn't want to re-sign. They let his so his contract expired. He's not. I mean, and WWE has their eyes on him, so it's very likely, but it's not confirmed yet. But it is very likely. I see. Trying to remember the conversation we had pre-pod. I think it's a good look for him. I think because I mean he as long as he can stay healthy, I think it's a good look for him. He obviously has the physique. He just kind of needs to work on his talking a little bit, and I feel like give him 6 months in NXT, then he can go to the main roster because I think he's like 33, 34. Which isn't a problem either because like Ricky is that age, Ethan Page is around that age as well. Just shoot, when Styles first came to the E, he was like 40 already. So I don't think age is a factor. I think it's just mostly like staying healthy. And I believe, once he gets his promo skills down, he'll officially have like really like a whole total package. So I think it's a good look for him if he wants to try to hone those skills, very similar to with Jade, Cargo, and whatnot. So yeah, it's a bummer. I will say it's a bummer for AEW to lose that talent. I was seeing a lot of people saying he was fumbled. He had a lot of good prime spots. He had some cool moments as well. I wouldn't necessarily call him a fumble, but he didn't become the potential star that people see in him, and maybe hopefully the E can
capitalize,
can do that. We'll see though. Yeah.
DT,
who are you pairing him with? What's his name, and who are you pairing him with?
Nobody.
Ooh, no.
I think if you go the route of NXT, he's able to rock solo, right? And I think they lost a huge depth in like men in NXT. I think he could definitely fill that void. Do I want him to go to NXT? No, I think he's main roster ready. He just can't talk. So if he can't talk, you got to put him with somebody, and I don't want him nowhere near the vision. Just selling you.
Well,
there's not too many managers, so I would say go just do 6 months in NXT. Just get that promo game up, and then just put the rocket on and send him.
Yeah, he could go to TNA too.
Ugh.
Like that's not out the realm of possibility.
I'm not leaving AEW
Oh no,
TNA.
Wow.
I'm being dead ass.
I mean,
though.
hey,
I'm just being completely dead ass. Like, nigga, you just throw me on Collision. If that's gonna be the case, like, I'd rock over there. Let me give you my breakdown of this, right? So, Hobbs, everybody knows I'm a big fan of Hobbs. Love Powerhouse Hobbs. The word fumble, I want to wait until I see what you do over there, right? Like, if you talk to me about fumbles, I'll be like, okay, Cody Rhodes is a fumble. You fucked that up. That was huge. I got to see the finished product here. So I won't say a fumble just yet. I will say that there's multiple opportunities to where we could have put Hobbs in a different position. Instead, we put him in, like, groups and whatnot. So, like, and it's not like he didn't have championship matches. I'm pretty sure he had one with Hangman. I think he had another one with Mox, too.
Yeah, one with Mox.
So what I'll say is that over the course of Hobbs' career, I looked at it. I was like, he came in, he's Team Taz. He's Team Taz for 2 years. They have the Taz's championship belt. And then he goes to be with QT from 2022 to, like, 23. He's TNT champion. He gets injured early 24. I think April 24. Comes back November 24. And now we do the Maximum Carnage thing at the beginning of the year with Jon Moxley from 25 on up. So the window for me to, like, do something with you was already cut short, you know, injuries and also what you were doing prior to. Hobbs was not going to get no title run in 2020 to 2023. Impossible. Like, that wasn't happening. That was owned by Kenny, Mox, Jericho, Punk, MJF. You're not interrupting that. So the moment that we were able to get you into that world title picture was 2023 to 2025, right? He got injured, didn't come back 24, and then that last year, if it's a contract year, you haven't re-signed, I'm not putting you in the world title picture. That just doesn't make sense for me as a business, right? So now we're just kind of like left you in like this limbo period where like, fuck, like I guess the trios, I guess we do Don Callis shit, and then that's about it. Spinning that into like what I want him to do in WWE, I do agree with H that his talking, he could be a better talker. And I think you're in the place where they're going to get you to talk. You're going to figure out these mic skills. There's one place where they're going to get you ready to talk is going to be WWE. Another positive thing here is WWE treats big men better than San Antonio Spurs. They love them some big men, bro. So, and that goes down from, you know, we seen Almost had his little run, although I wish Almost had more of his run. Almost did have a run. Bronson Reed is treated really well. Of course, Brock Lesnar's treated really well. Braun Strowman was treated very well. The thing is, what I don't want him to do is also get like a stick, you know, where it's like, oh, he's running around the ring or something like that, because then you just become that one spot big man, and after that spot's over with, and it's like, fuck. Unless you got the Tsunami. Tsunami's fucking dope, but that's also a finishing move. The spear, the Braun Strowman running around the ring thing was not like a finisher move. That was just something to appeal the fans. Yeah, so I want to see. I think he can do something great. If he goes down to NXT, I definitely see the reason why, and understand like he can be NXT champion for sure. I understand the connection between him and Ricky. I think that's good. The connection between him and Jade and Cody, like he has plenty of friends over there who's going to get him acclimated to the new environment. And Hobbs merch is going to sell out the fucking roof.
So that's where I wanted to interject. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to see no big black and Jack.
They're not doing
merch.
that. WWE's not that. WWE is corny in aspects, but they're not that corny.
Okay. Yeah, that was it. I just wanted to throw that in there. I'm out on that one.
You don't need white people wearing big black and Jack shirts. I didn't like that either. So, or anybody, not just white people, anybody wearing that shirt that's not black. let me clean that up.
2026, return over.
I'm trying to clean it up here. I'm trying to be as fair as possible. Yeah, so I'm interested, man. I think that we think Rumble.
Rumble. What are they doing with NXT at the Rumble?
Well, I mean, he could always just be like a random ass entrant. But I mean, I feel like you would. I mean, it's plausible. It's plausible. But I mean, that's in Saudi though. I mean, I don't know if it, like. I mean,
Is he gonna be cleared in time?
Yeah. I don't think AEW has a 30-day non-competes. I think that after you're done, you're just done. You can pop up wherever kind of thing. I think WWE just has him on the 30-day because it's like we have shit that we're already doing here. So like, I think Rumble will be solid. Look, nigga, the beginning of the year, nigga was talking about y'all WWE's getting Jericho, right? I take Hobbs over Jericho any day. Any fucking day.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. No, Jericho, that's someone who for sure will be at Rumble, more than likely. Rumble could work, or like, usually, like, let's say he is going to NXT, they usually do the thing where in a random part of the show, they'll be like, "Oh my God, is that Willie Bob's right there in the front row? Is he signed?" So
Willie Bob's.
I wouldn't be surprised if if they don't just do it like that way, or like, shoot, Jade's first match. Granted, she did show up randomly during SmackDown and Raw and stuff. Her first match wasn't until Mania. It's around the same timeline of being hired. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying, it's around the same timeline. So it's not out of the realm of possibility, but I doubt it.
Who needs an enforcer?
Probably Jade. No. That's a good question. You on NXT or the main roster?
Who needs an enforcer? And DT, if you're away from your mic, come on closer.
No, I'm sitting right here.
So right now the NXT title is vacant.
Vacant.
Damn, I cannot say the word right now. Vacant. Yes. And the smart choice would be to have Ricky Starks become a 2-time. Him and Ricky, obviously, like you said, they have history. So if I was to do that, like if I brought him in as an enforcer, I would do it that way because they already have the history, and not palette wise, but like silhouette wise, they look good together. Like as far as like big guy and a small jack guy, but yeah, I mean, if you want him in that enforcer role, I'd do that. I'd put him next to Ricky.
Here's my only issue with that is at some point, I mean, he's gonna have to lose, but at some point he's gonna have to lose for you to get to Ricky. So like a monster, how feasible is it for a monster to lose like that?
Right.
Because the only person who could even be booked to give Hobbs any kind of smoke in NXT right now would be D'Angelo. That's the only person that I could see that would make sense.
Babyface Ricky beat Obafemi. It's not possible. It's not impossible. If the match is booked correctly, you can make it make sense. I mean, Gunther took like 3 L's before he went to the main roster.
He proceeded to beat ass for 800 days.
Right. It's just I mean, he's going to take a loss at some point. I don't think they're going to Goldberg him. I also don't think the loss would come soon, but it will happen, or it would happen.
I'm really trying to think of like a good like person to put him next to, like somewhere where like you would immediately get like you wouldn't have to talk. And the only person I keep like running back to, that was gonna be option 2, but I'm like, when that boy Seth come back, he gonna need some help, and he wouldn't have to talk at all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to Seth. He just got through with a gang of people.
He gonna come back and get jumped.
And if I'm Seth and I'm coming back, I'm stomping niggas out of nowhere each show until I get to stomp Bron Breakker. I'm catching Austin Theory by himself, assuming that they're not together. I'm catching Logan Paul by himself. And you just gonna see a camera pan in the stomp, and then hear a laugh in the distance, and he gonna be gone. Like,
I love that as well.
Because then it's like he back, it's him, and he back, but you don't know when he gonna strike.
Like the stomp out of nowhere.
Yeah, just out of like they could be bent over signing merch in the back, and just get stomped through a table, and then he just take off.
Okay. Well, shit, we gonna find out. We gonna find out what's going on with Hobbs. I'm excited to see what they do. Hobbs is great. He can wrestle his ass off. I don't want it to be a net neutral, right? I don't want you to come and be in the same spot where like we're gonna put you in a fucking group and like that's like your ceiling. Like I think Hobbs can do.
Yeah.
I told him he could have been AEW champion because he had the look, he had the image, he had the push at one point in time. I just think for Hobbs, it's more so longevity. Can you hold it for longer than 40 days, for 60 days, for 80 days or whatever? And I think in a place where like WWE, where you're not wrestling as consistent and as hard, I think that's hella possible for him. Like. We can stretch out your reign,
and they're gonna change his. They're probably gonna change his style a little bit so that he doesn't get as injured, or
we can cut back.
He's not gonna be doing multiple You're gonna slow down a little bit. You're not gonna be doing multiple weapon matches or crazy stuff. Like we're gonna make you work as a big man. You're gonna do this and So I mean, it will work to his benefit at least if it keeps him healthy.
Would you put him with Profits?
Shit, can we put Profits on TV?
That would be my next question. We'll start. We're what would be a way to get Profits on TV is by them incorporating we got, Will Hobbs.
I would put him with New Day.
I saw that, but I don't want the Big E comparisons.
As long as he ain't doing the preacher voice, he'd be all right. And they supposed to be heels anyway. Just have Hobbs come in.
You give me Hobbs over Grayson Waller any day. Just off of fit. It has nothing to do with Grayson Waller as like his ability as a wrestler, but just overall fit. Every time I see Grayson Waller with the New Day, it makes me mad.
Yeah, they gotta find something for him, but they giving his buddy one last shot. If this don't stick, theory ain't gonna be there. This is it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll get to that. Keeping in the realm of signings, because we were on Hobbs for a minute here. Looks like Ciampa also may be leaving. It's up in the air. It's a rumor right now. That one, I don't know how to feel. I know Ciampa's a great wrestler. Singles wrestler, has a really good record in NXT as far as history and matches and whatnot. Was tag team champions.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I just know that Ciampa is older. He's been doing this shit forever. So maybe he just saw that his ceiling wasn't where it was going to be.
Yeah, and I mean, I remember there was in Black and Gold days, he was, and I think a huge part of it was because of Vince, but he was really adamant of not trying to ever go to the main roster, and it's like, bro, you're a super senior at this point, you have to leave at some point, because he was just there for multiple iterations where it's everybody else and their mom is getting called up, Ricochet's going out, everybody's you're still there, And one of the reasons he said was because his neck injury or whatever and travel. So maybe that's one of the reasons why the main roster might be too much, or it's just the travel. Now, as far as options of place to go, obviously, I mean, AEW is a place, and I feel like TK would pay him. I just don't know with the rate, the work rate style there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that would be a good fit. And then in saying that, take your ass to TNA. You're still on TV. You have friends there more than likely. And yeah, you don't have to worry about being in versing jet speed or something. You ain't got to do that super fast paced style if you don't want to. You don't have to.
DT, any closing thoughts on Ciampa?
No.
Okay.
And it's no disrespect to him. It's just I want to see where he pop up.
Speaking of people popping up in different places, AEW made a couple signings as well. Persephone and Dorada is signing dual contracts with AEW and CMLL. We saw that was it Jake something from TNA is in AEW?
Yes, he is.
Jake Doyle.
Jake Doyle. No.
I wasn't familiar with his game. Yeah. Didn't know anything about him. He had his match this week in that tag team, number one contendership match, and it looked pretty nice. It looked solid. It looked like a regular big guy. Him and Mark Davis is looking good. Cool. I don't have anything too much to say besides that. I think the biggest one this week was the Rascal signing with AEW. I think because I have never seen 4 niggas get signed at the same time. the group got signed, and in particular, it looks like he wanted Myron Reed, in particular. So I know about Wesley. I didn't watch the Rascals in NXT or TNA, so I just know Wes. So I don't know what to expect from that group there.
I know Wes and Zach when they were MSK before Wes had a singles run. Yeah, but as a group, I don't know much about them. I will say I don't want to say I'm 50-50. I'm more excited than I'm not excited for the signing. I think I think the tag team division needs some extra life into it. My only concern is if they can make themselves stand out, because what they can do, 90 to 95% of the AEW roster can do. Like, so it's like, how are you guys going to stand out so that you're not on Collision regulars just in 2 months? Like, how are you going to make yourselves, like, just be so that you can be on the main TV consistently and, have a good run? That's my only thing, is just like, hopefully you guys can stand out. Like, you guys, they have a cool look. They're funny. I mean, it's really just flippy guys that like to smoke weed and like have a like the 70s show type circle treehouse thing. It's funny, and I think the fans like it. So yeah, it's really just how are you gonna stand out so that you don't just get stuck on Collision or ROH? And I don't mean that as an insult, but it's like, it's something that does happen. Like, someone will be new, they'll be on Dynamite for like 2 months, and then they'll go to Collision, and then we don't really see them that much unless they're really good.
Or you get put on Don Callis family.
So yeah, hopefully,
and that's not the fix-all for everything.
Or no, it's not either. It's not either. But that's it. I think it's a good sighting though, because it's some life into that tag division.
One thing that I will touch on, and then we can get into Raw here, is that I want to see AEW in particular take a turn when it comes to the booking of that middle of the pack talent. We haven't seen like a young breakout star. Of course, you have Konosuke and you got Fletcher. I feel like those are outliers. I feel like, Konosuke was being backed by Kenny Omega and Fletcher's being backed by Ospreay. Like, those are two entirely different beings. I'm talking about every time we see a young group, they don't really do anything, right? So it's like Private Party, young group popping. We got them there, didn't know what to do with it. Top Flight, young popping, got them there, didn't know what to do with it. We have Danny Garcia, like we have Yuta, like Blackpool Combat Club Yuta, dog. Now, fucking Death Riders Yuta, not getting dogged. So it's a completely different like feel here, and I want like to turn that corner. We need that either that TNT belt to be that middle of the tier, like kind of like pack here. And there's a lot of other people that I would have put that belt on besides Mark Briscoe. So hopefully we can see like some kind of like changing of the guard in that division. From what I'm seeing tonight on like this week's Collision, that it looks like there's a lot of younger talent. So if that's the era that you want to go with for Collision, where you want to put on young talent, I'm cool with that too. We just got to figure something out, because the roster is getting really big, and when a bloated roster happens, somebody gets snubbed that we didn't see, and now you're fucked up. I think eventually I would love to see a brand split, but I don't think that we're there just yet for AEW.
Hold on, two questions. One, where's Private Party? Because they were supposed to be signing or not. That's where we're at. Now they floating in the ether. Okay. Secondarily, when you say a brand split, what do you mean?
Similar to Raw and SmackDown, I'm assuming.
Okay, that shows you how much I know, because I thought Collision and Dynamite were two different brands.
They are, but the roster's on both.
No.
Two different shows, but the roster's on both.
The only thing with that is that it's hard, like, even when I don't want to say even when, like, when Collision first came out and Punk was there, they were getting decent views, but it is still hard to watch wrestling on Saturday. And that was a couple of years ago. So like, I feel like a lot of people are already conditioned to be like, I mean the diehards are going to watch Collision, but I feel like there's a like half the diehards don't watch Collision. and I feel like with the brand split, like you're gonna have to make Collision feel important. And then you have to have, it depends on if you want to have two AEW World titles or if you're just going to just have them be on both shows. It's not impossible, but it's just I feel like people have been conditioned to be like, I'll catch Collision on Max when I can, or like it's just like I'll just wait to watch a Dynamite type of thing.
You're not wrong,
unless something like really good is on.
That because it is hard to watch wrestling on Saturdays. I do watch wrestling just because, nigga, that's all I'll fucking consume. But you are right. It would take like a huge shift of somebody appearing only on Collision, and I don't know who or what that would look like. Like
the only thing I can think of is like Ospreay comes back, wins the title immediately, and says, "I'm only going to be on Collision." Like I feel like that's like you would have to do something that drastic, because that's pretty much what like would happen with Punk, where it was like we knew after the fight at Brawl In or whatever, it was like essentially Collision was quote unquote
the wrestler show
created for Punk. Yeah. So I feel like you would have to do something like that where it's like and not maybe not just Will, you need more than one person, but maybe if it was like Will and MJF, for example, and it was like, yep, we're only being on Collision. Dynamite is this. Dynamite sucks. Blah blah, or something like. You would have to. You need something. You need something that fans want to like tune into.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Type shit.
All right. Well, let's jump into Raw. This week, Monday Night Raw. We're in. What was it? It was Germany, I think.
Dusseldorf.
In Raw.
Yeah.
For the new listeners, for listeners in general, change the structure a little bit. Won't be a full recap of the show, but we'll talk, and maybe if there's some bleeding topics here, we'll talk about it. But we're assuming you watched the show. So if you haven't watched the show, go watch the show and come back to this. I think the timestamp here is about 37 minutes.
Pause this right now.
Come back in 37 minutes.
Pause it.
That being said,
watch the show.
I want y'all to know my pure disdain that I have for the Americanos. Just know that Javon Evans has enough aura for me to watch that goddamn match. All right? I just want to throw that out there. I cannot stand anything Grande Americano. But I love Javon Evans. Like, that boy is very entertaining to watch. The matches are good. Like, his finisher is nice. And it's nice now because he's young. But eventually we're going to have to, like, tune that down. It's kind of like when Melo was doing the leg drop. And it was like, yeah, it's fly. But, you can't be doing that forever. But at 21, cool. Go ahead, bro. You got about 3-4 more years before you might adjust that to like a second rope cutter or something like that. But man, he's good. He's really good, and I think like the just jumping him into Raw where like you can use that level of energy. Like I got nothing but good things to say about Javon Evans, and I hope that they do him solid. And I think like I was watching, I was like, man, he reminds me of like the excitement I got watching like a young Kof. Like when Kof first came to the scene and he's just jumping everywhere. Like it's like Kof 2.0. It's like watching
Hardy's.
Like how magic is to like Braun. It's like watching Javon Evans to like Kofi Kingston. Like he just took that bag and just turned it into something entirely different. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan. That boy's bouncy.
Boy, he's bouncer.
Bouncy.
Any topics here? Anything?
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing for it. I mean, the match was good. Yeah. Speaking of like needing life into a show, I feel like him being on Raw is them, a nice good shot of adrenaline. Same with Trick being on SmackDown. Lash being on SmackDown. It's like we needed a lot of these call ups and our signings. So yeah, I'm here for it. The first feud being with the Americanos, I know you. I mean,
I don't like them.
For you don't want the TV time for them, but
I can't stand them.
It's some people. It's some people that can take some L's without it hurting them too much. So
my blood knowing that these motherfuckers is over in AAA, it kills me, bro. Like, cause I'm like, why, why?
We don't even know who they are, so them taking L's, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have no idea who they are, so It's all good.
You know, the spin Bravo did look familiar. I don't, but I there's no way that's Tyler Bate. That would make no sense.
Yeah, because Tyler Bate doesn't get dizzy anyway from that. So
yeah,
we've seen that.
Bro, I can't stand like we were not doing this.
I've never seen. I'm just saying I've never seen Tyler Bate get dizzy and like nauseous from that. So it's clearly not him.
We want to talk about Punk and Finn. Punk's first little not first title reign, but his next reign here is going against Finn Balor. Looks like that was this week's Raw in Ireland. Any expectations here? Anything y'all want to get off your chest? Any thoughts, concerns here?
I'm gonna let DT go first on this one.
Oh, okay. New year, new rules.
Can you do that? The camera's off, but I can tell this nigga's struggling.
You know what? Listen, man. Shout out to Finn Balor. Because if it was me, if I'm Finn Balor, now y'all want to pull the button and put me in the mix. And you only put me in the mix just so I could lose to CM Punk? I don't get no build. I don't get no wins. When the last time I won one-on-one? When is the last time you watched me wrestle somebody and win?
That's true.
Look,
like, yeah,
Oh, I mean, I'm not. We would have to look at the cage match.
I'm talking about both. I'm talking about both of y'all.
He did get a win over Priest. Like the first one, I think he got one on Priest.
He didn't get the one that mattered.
No.
Finn, you telling me without telling me that you about to serve my dog up for an ill first match of 26. Like you can't even like make me believe that he gonna win.
Yeah.
And that's what nigga, and that, I'm just
the women came up to him like, Finn, what are you doing? Like we over here trying to get belts. What you doing? You back here playing games? He was like, you right.
You know what? I'm gonna get one right now.
Give me a title shot.
No, you're not. No, you're not, buddy. No, you're not.
Okay, let's just have fun.
I gotta find that meme.
Let's have some fun. Could it happen? If it did happen,
no.
Would you accept it? Because I'm all for like title shifting, like sporadically, unknowingly. Like, would you be mad if Finn did win it here?
I would be mad.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna tell you why I would be. I'm gonna tell you why I would be mad, because that just means Bron Breakker gonna spear him out of nowhere. Don't make my dog a transitional champion for somebody else, because you didn't want him to be.
If anybody can survive it, it's Punk. If anybody can survive being a transitional champion, it's Punk. Punk could take the L and still be Punk.
No, I'm talking about Finn.
Oh,
Finn would be the transitional champion. You're not finna do that to my man. No, not that close.
Technically,
so, no.
I guess, but he would hold it past Rumble.
Okay, see, y'all playing in my face. You're playing in my face.
Yeah, it just sucks because
Finn, as a fan of Finn as well, I love Finn as well. The reason why I'm okay with it is because, one, I like the promo. It made sense to me. He's like, I'm not asking for a give me, but you did mention my name, the people you wanted to fight. So what's up? Like, to me, that makes sense. Now, he more than likely is going to lose. Is it a one-off? We don't know. It could be a 2-month feud, which would be cool. So it can give you more to sink your teeth into, DT, or in the fans. But also, I like that Finn is back in the main title picture, because this is where he should belong.
Bro,
is in the main title picture. He should be in that division.
What?
Like it's been a lot since that first. He hasn't been in that orbit since the Priest stuff, and then he lost to Seth like 5 times. But like, he should be in this orbit. I don't want him in the tag division.
No,
this is where he should be.
No mid card.
So that's why I'm happy that's why I'm happy with it. Is like, because this is the division he should be in. Like, he needs to be taken as a high caliber threat, and he needs to get a couple more wins for that. But like, This is the division he needs. This is the division he needs to be in. So
So then don't start with feeding me to the bro. You feeding me to the
It's an
fishes.
and also it's a match we've never seen before. It's
True.
never happened, so I'm excited for that as well.
Great.
And
So
then
now you want him to lose.
assuming
Go ahead.
it's you're supposed to, it's wrestling. You're supposed to lose. Someone is supposed to lose.
Yes,
And
but the
like
whole
I
point
do,
is
and
to
I
make you believe somebody might win. I don't believe he
right.
gonna win.
Well,
Y'all two don't
that's
believe he
you.
gonna win.
I
You believe he gonna win?
I don't logically think they would do that. No.
Okay,
I would like
my
if they
point.
did to answer Jay's question. If I would, no, I wouldn't be mad. I would love it. I would just the same way Drew just won
Yeah.
the other week. I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that. I love it. I would be fine with if Finn randomly won. I don't think that's what they would do, but I would be happy with it. But like again, I want Finn to be in this picture. I don't want him to be tagging with Big Head. I want him to be fighting for the main title and having a good program. Like one of the like the silver lining with it is like he's going to have a program with Punk. Like he's going to be in the main event doing stuff. Like he's actually going to have like again, it's a feud we've never seen, and like this is a I don't know. This is a, I don't know. I like
I
this.
don't want
I want to see where
people
this goes.
to get to the point to where like they don't remember how good Finn was, right? The audience that's on Netflix that has been watching just from Netflix only knows Finn as Judgment Day Finn. They don't understand like the demon stuff even before that, just regular Finn and how like electrifying and the aura that this dude had. Like Finn was that guy, and all we got now is jacket Finn, weird mask Finn, and like Dom and chicken nuggets and
Those masks be fire.
Their masks are alright. They're not better than peak Finn Balor with the rainbow on the jacket Finn. Like that's a different level dude. And it was kind of also like I don't know if it was brought up. It wasn't his promo. I think it was Cody's podcast where he's talking about Finn and like the reason for like the Bullet Club and how important he is to like just that scene in particular. Like Finn is a goddamn legend.
Yeah.
So it's like he should be.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
He should be treated as such. So
yeah, you're right. See, you're making my point. You're making my point. Go ahead, keep talking. like if you're gonna do this, CM Punk wants to face all these people that he's never faced or he dream matches, whatever. Cool, line them up. Start having CM Punk go through those people first. Then have Finn beat those people, and it's a chase. It's an actual chase. If you want to do that, and then build Finn up, and then if you want to beat him, you know what I'm saying? Then that's different. But you about to tell me he hasn't wrestled. If he did wrestle, he was wrestling at house shows, eating with Jey Uso over the last month. We have not seen him on television wrestling. Dom is out with a mysterious injury, which is why the Intercontinental Belt ain't on TV. We ain't seen it, so he can't go for that title. I almost called him Big Head. JD McDonough is hurt again. You got Raquel about to take a step. Raquel been beating Vaquer's ass all over the motherfucking arena, and she needs it. Like I said 2 months ago, she need to take that step just so her and Liv can have some beef and like. So you have all these things going on, and then it's like, oh yeah, Finn, what you doing? I ain't seen you wrestle in 60 days.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So I'm just supposed to believe he gonna step in there with CM Punk, who just beat up
He'll probably
the future.
He'll probably have a match or two before Saturday main event or whenever this match takes place.
The other match takes place Monday.
The match takes place on Monday.
Ain't no match in between.
Oh shit! Really?
There is no match. That's what I'm.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. He came out 1 week and said it's up, and he was like, "All right, I'll see you next week."
In Ireland, in front of my people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Look, hopefully,
on,
the match is good, and let's say Punk gets this one. He will get this one. I just want them to put Finn back in that format here, that top level. Let's spin out of that.
Now, if you
let's talk about your boy losing his goddamn mind on Adam Pearce. Actually, let me revert that. Let's talk about Pearce losing his goddamn mind on Bron Breakker, because that man was tripping. He was tripping.
He can't. We've been at this podcast for 3 years and he still cannot
control his show. Cannot, bro.
I mean, it's full of degenerates and
You're right, because you got people lying about injuries so they can steal championships. So definitely full of degenerates and liars and thieves.
okay, but even before that, you
Damn.
had Judgment Day doing stuff. You got this current Vision doing stuff. You got a man who shows up once every 2 months doing stuff. Sometimes the stuff is okay.
Yeah,
He has a lot to handle.
I would think Becky is that way too. You're right. Becky the man is showing up once in a while, and she's coming out cutting promos like Trump.
Oh, I was talking about AJ Lee.
Okay.
We're gonna leave AJ Lee out of this.
Bring it back.
I was really talking about Roman, but yeah, Eddie, yes.
Damn. 'Cause I got a question about that motherfucker too.
Well, hold on. Watch your question, because you got a bloodline hoodie on. The fans probably can't see it, but I seen it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Be very careful.
This is MFT.
Tread lightly,
MFT.
brother. Tread lightly.
This got JC Mateo on it.
Oh gosh,
He don't even got no merch.
Oh
that.
fuck, that's funny.
he doesn't deserve it.
Oh, this match or this promo takes place after the match of, I think it was Bronson Reed and Theory. I can't remember who they were fighting here. I think it was like Penta and somebody else. It was a trios, right?
Dragon Lee.
I thought it was
That's Dragon Lee, Penta, and
who they came. They came out to help somebody. Fuck, never mind. Well, it doesn't matter. Anywho, this match is happening. This promo happens afterwards, where Bron Breakker interrupts their match, goes out, starts spearing people and shit. And prior in the show, Pearce is like, I don't need no shit from y'all. Make sure you keep your boys in check. All right? Paul Heyman's like, hey, just make sure you don't put your hands on them. And we're good. We're fine. Pearce didn't get that memo. Pearce puts his hands on this rabid ass dog and gets fucking boxed out in the corner over here. Like, I ain't never seen a man just get pushed to the second rope of like the turnbuckle. His head's under the goddamn turnbuckle, and Braun is like, bro, I will break your little ass in half. And at that point,
it was quick.
He had every right to, because you did touch that man. You asked for it, man.
He said, "Don't pet the dog," and he petted the
definitely
dog
did that
and got bit.
And yeah. So, my thing here is who should get relieved of their duties. Should Bron Breakker get suspended here, or should we see Pearce get relieved of his duties
for storyline purposes?
For storyline purposes,
I need a segment. Take it way back. I need a segment where Triple H calls Adam Pearce into his office. And it's like, yo, I reviewed the footage. Paul Heyman made a case. I gotta suspend you for 2 weeks.
Oh, you want pure chaos?
2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks, and then the show just goes to hell. Show goes to hell, and then the Vision are running. The Paul Heyman is running Raw.
Ugh.
For like 2-3 weeks, and just making matches, putting his people on.
Ugh, God, terrible, awful.
It's an awful idea.
No, awful like storyline. Like, good idea, but just awful to see what the hell they would do.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I mean, you don't like nothing, so it's fine.
I like a lot of stuff. It's just I don't like, to me that wouldn't make much sense that Triple H would give the keys to someone who's clearly been terrorizing the show. I'm not saying it's impossible. It just feels like something Vince would do, but he used to make good television at some point too. So,
yeah.
But that made me like before DT booked it, I was gonna ask, and I mean I don't want to kill too much time, but like let's say they did suspend Pearce, who would you have as a substitute GM that's not Paul Heyman?
The Miz.
That's on Raw.
No, yeah. That's the first thought.
Like, would you ask Aldis to do double duty? Would you try to? I mean, I wouldn't bring Ava.
Nah,
I wouldn't.
Would you try to bring in William Regal or something like?
He just gonna come out and scream "War Games."
God damn it.
War
not
Games.
November.
Yeah, I don't know. And that's the reason too, like we haven't seen anybody who's like capable of doing that on the Raw roster. I think having like I think they did in the past where it's like a different person every show kind of thing. Where it's like a interim like
they used to have a
like a host.
Yeah, it was the host, because like Bob Barker was one, Hugh Jackman was one or something like that.
But then we get like the WWE celebrity territory and I don't need that either.
Yeah, bro. No,
yeah, I don't know.
I don't want Colin Jost.
Nah. I don't need Tony Hinchcliffe as like the GM for Raw. I don't. Nah.
Oh God, that's exactly what he would do.
I don't need that.
Oh, that's exactly what he would do. You might have to edit this out so Triple H doesn't hear this, bro. That's exactly what he would do.
Yes, I don't know. We'll see how this works. It's probably gonna end up where Bron Breakker gets another shot at the title because you gonna owe him one.
Against who? Finn Balor?
This nigga's trying to be funny.
Fucking.
I see he's trying to be funny here.
Bullshit.
A man can dream. All right. All right. Shit. Let's talk about Styles versus Gunther. And before we get into this, I want to bring back up a previous segment that we talked about here and how we were talking about the person who gets this rub is going to be out of the stratosphere. One, did AJ Styles need to be in this position for this to work? Two, I guess it's more of a statement and not a question. I'm a little pissed off because that position is for somebody to really be catapulted out of here. The man who beat John Cena is supposed to go to like a young talent who's going to take out Gunther, not AJ Styles who's about to retire this year. We completely mishandled this entire situation. Like,
nah, not at
well,
all.
I mean, that's assuming AJ gets his win back.
Even if he does, it's like AJ Styles does not need the John Cena go away aura, like that Mr. Miyagi or Obi-Wan died, here's my lightsaber, go take him out. Like that was not supposed to be for AJ Styles. This is like, no.
Well, I mean, the story is that Gunther, not to mansplain, but the story is that Gunther is rubbing it in the face that he took out everybody's hero, and AJ's for whatever reason trying to defend it. Now, to answer your first question, I don't think AJ. I don't like this just because I don't see AJ like caring this much to like stick up for someone who just retired. Or whereas like it just doesn't make it like you just lost your tag team titles and now you want to beef with Gunther because he's making fun of John Cena. What happened to beat up John Cena? Like I remember those days where it's like I like to beat up John Cena. My favorite thing to do is beat up John Cena. So that part I have trouble buying. It just seems like it's to me it's a lazy way just to have this feud going on. Now, as far as the feud happening, I'm fine with because I think these are two great matches. I love both these talents. Yeah. And the matches are going to be good. And, there's a chance that AJ loses. I mean, assuming he gets a rematch based off of what happens in this match, which you'll get to, there's a chance he'll get a rematch and he'll still lose. And Gunther's still going to do the not. You can't see like he's probably going to run this into the ground for the next year and a half, maybe the rest of his career. So I personally don't believe AJ is going to win. So I don't think that rub that I just beat Cena rub, I don't think that's going to go on AJ, but it could, but I don't think it is at least at this particular moment.
DT?
It's less about rub for AJ and more about Gunther being the one to put all your favorites out to pasture, to me, in my eyes. I think this sets up for later down the road. Even if they like split them up from a booking standpoint for a while, as it gets towards the end of whatever AJ's last month or so is, this comes back around. AJ's like, before I go out, I need to get right with Gunther, or something, because he cheated and fuck Gunther, blah blah blah. And Gunther's like, I ain't cheat, you just ain't smart, and that's his retirement match. Gunther retires AJ Styles. Gunther retires, hopefully Jericho. Hopefully Brock Lesnar. Like he could just you build Gunther.
Gunther doesn't need to be built. He's already it. He's like,
Yeah, but
Yes,
I do recall us all talking about it and like at least coming to terms where it's like if he's the next legend killer, that piqued your interest, right? I remember that piqued your interest,
right.
like, and I
yeah.
would be fine with it if he retires everybody. Yeah, I'm fine with that. If that's like his new gimmick as right now, I would. Yeah, he doesn't need the rub per se, but like if that's his new gimmick, then yeah,
Yeah, but
because
And
he's a
then
formidable foe.
that only works if like, cause who's gonna be the legend to stop Gunther, right?
the original legend killer, Randy Orton. Before Randy Orton goes, I'm like, hey, bro, you've been over here thinking you taking my moniker, my name. That's me. I'm the original legend killer. I'm gonna hit you with the 3 dangerous letters in all of professional wrestling.
So
And that's a lot
Gunther
of meat
is
for Gunther to be
strong
slapping
enough
balls.
to beat John Cena, the greatest of all time, but it gets killed by Randy Orton.
I mean,
Randy
they're 1-1,
Orton,
aren't they?
who
Because they fought at Gunther and Randy. I
at
think they're like 1-1.
yeah, Bash in Berlin or whatever, and they had a match after that.
Yeah,
So
King
here's
of the
problem.
Ring or something like that.
Yeah, you have to put John Cena. See, people are not doing it. You have to put John Cena's loss into context. The only reason why John Cena lost was because he said it was finally time for him to give up. He did all he could do. This nigga just gonna keep choking me out anyway. It was time.
I mean, I don't know what
It
you
was
saw
time.
because I saw him tap out like a little bitch, according to Gunther.
And he did.
Hey
So
man,
that's
put
what
that
that's
on
what
shirt.
Gunther said.
That shit was crazy. It's like,
And Jay, if you put how John Cena respectfully looks currently standing next to Randy Orton, who you think look like they would lose to Gunther?
see, that's different than like who should, and also like it's John Cena. Like
But it ain't John Cena no more. That's Jonathan Alex.
now
Anthony
he
Felix
is
Cena.
at that moment.
Yes, he was at that last match. He was too. I'm done, y'all. I'm tired. I hope y'all come to grips with this shit. I'm done. Enjoy this. I gave y'all everything I had for 20 years. I'm out.
Yeah, but this brings me back to my original point of like, if he's going to do the Obi-Wan fade away, there was supposed to be somebody there to like in the back watching that, like, damn, I gotta avenge that, and it wasn't AJ Styles. Like that's
It could be whoever John Cena is mentoring in NXT right now. He said you won't see him in the ring again as a performer. He never said you weren't going to see him as a potential manager or anything of that nature.
so you think there's somebody
So,
in
like,
NXT
there's-
right now?
He's been in NXT for the
No,
last 2-3
that wasn't the
months.
question. I said, do you think there's somebody in NXT right now, a male performer in NXT that can be that on the next level?
They're building them. They're building him. We didn't think there was going to be a Obafemi, Trick Williams, etc.
I don't need this nigga to come back and get his lick back 3 years from now.
He ain't gonna get it in the ring. What you mean? I don't want us to get too far away
Either way.
from where we at, but just
Either way, I don't think AJ needed the John Cena fucking fade away energy. That was not on my bingo list here. I respect the feud, and the match was fire because these are two of the top level performers in WWE. I just didn't think he needed that moment. Not at 47, 48. Like, no.
he checking everybody off his list. Right now, Gunther is a hitman.
That makes sense. Then he's choking everybody out. I agree with the legend killer storyline. I agree with AJ Styles versus Gunther. I just don't agree with that particular aspect of AJ using that energy. Anywho, getting back to the match here. Match was fucking fire. This is pure graps. This is the shit I like. Fuck all that being friendly shit. Let's get into the business here. Any thoughts here about the match?
The match was good. I really enjoyed the ending. I saw some people not like it, and I'm like,
Ditto.
well, I mean, yeah. Wait, ditto as in you didn't like it, or ditto as you did like it?
I did. I love the finish.
Yeah.
That
we
was
did talk
the
about
tap.
it.
He tapped and he didn't see it.
He tapped
that's
on
fine.
the side that the ref was not on
Smart
purpose, and then AJ was like, I won the match, and yeah, it's like it. normal, like in a different world, that would make the babyface look really stupid. But the way that they did it, it made it make sense. And AJ was mad, and the ref was like, I do not know what he's talking about. The match is going to continue, and then low
blow.
low blow into a power bomb, and Fatality's song. I thought it was a good ending for that match, and it gives you a reason to have a rematch.
Shows a weakness in Gunther
because AJ got cheated, and Gunther doesn't cheat that much. This is maybe his third time ever cheating. Like, so I mean, I don't know.
It's more of a reason to continue to boo Gunther. Let's keep the heat that we got from December. Let's keep it on Gunther, and let's see how long we can ride.
Is there a current like submissionist in WWE that can like take out Gunther? Like, not a submissionist, but somebody who got that in like their bag here that like we're just not thinking about right now.
Let me see Penta with the sacrifice. And I know that's not a submission, but that's what I want to see.
They have the arm breaker move.
I mean, yeah. If they,
yeah.
Because like, who's out
if they want to run him and Gable back, they could. I mean, Gable was a heel when we last saw him, but yeah.
Have y'all seen him working out?
Nah. Gable's nice.
If he come back for Rumble, it's over.
I do want to see Chad Gable back in that bag, because that was the guy who was supposed to fight Gunther. I mean, granted, Sammy got that, but it was supposed to be the hype and energy was around Chad Gable around that time.
Mm-hmm. And he can come back as Chad. He doesn't have to worry about nothing else.
Oh, so now we are admitting that it was Chad.
No, he doesn't have to worry about American Made. He could just come back as Chad. But I appreciate you for following along with WWE storytelling.
Fucking hate that shit. God, I can't stand it. Nothing make me more mad than seeing two actual European dudes play Mexicans. It's the wildest shit. Like, I can't do it, bro. Drives me fucking insane. And what makes me so mad, once again, is that the nigga's good. He speaks fluent fucking Spanish. And he's getting over. So I can't, I can't hate it, but I do.
Listen, Grande Americano is the greatest luchador.
See, in this world, like, you gonna stop playing with me.
We already stated it. We said this last year. We knew
this. God, bro.
Yeah.
This is like when a nigga take you to, like, fucking Taco Bell and be like, oh, this is authentic Mexican. I'm just about to lose my goddamn mind, bro.
You just don't understand?
I definitely don't understand it. Definitely. Let's talk about AEW real quick. Let's get in here. I think we got to kick it off with Pac versus Darby. I think that was the opening of the show here.
I mean, that was the opener of the show.
I thought it was Samoa Joe and Bounty Hunter promo.
That probably did happen.
Oh, well,
I was talking about match-wise.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So Pac versus Darby. This is Darby getting the ending to all the Death Riders. He's going to beat everybody. Do we want to talk about the death spots?
Look, the stair spot is it's dumb as hell. It was dumb as hell. It's stupid. And I wouldn't be even as I would be less upset if it was like near the end. They still went like another 15. That spot happened in the first 5 minutes of the match, and I'm like, come on, bro. Like, and it's like I get that Darby's supposed to be this underdog character that fights from but I don't know. Like at this point, we're on a new leaf, but I will say this: like when in 8 years, when he walks worse than Matt Hardy's walk. I don't want to hear I don't want to. All I'm going to say is I told you so. Like I'm not going to. I burnt out. I ran out of all my empathy and sympathy. Like when he can't walk at 40. All I'm going to say is I told you guys so, and I'm not you guys, but I'm just going to say I told you guys. Like because you don't need to do this shit. Like
nah.
That spot should have been saved for a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You did that the first 5 minutes of a match on Maximum Carnage.
First 6 minutes. because the first 5 minutes
First 6
was dark.
minutes.
You couldn't see anything.
So,
but that's how I feel about the spot. The match itself it's fine. The match itself is good, whatever. But as far as the spot goes, I think it's stupid, and I just have to get that out. I think it's a stupid spot.
if I'm with you, right? I'm very, very much with you because the margin of error for that spot is so fucking small. Almost, it's so small that you shouldn't even attempt to do it. And the craziest thing about that spot is that when I seen it, it was like, oh shit, that looked like it hurt, right? And it probably did. But also, you didn't need to do it. Like it just like. And trust me, I'm the guy who's all for the shit. But this particular spot, I was like, how does the nigga win? And he just got it. How you win that match and your back is just destroyed?
He said he's supposed to be paraplegic. No, look.
I can only suspend my disbelief for so long.
That should have been a spot to write you off.
Like,
that should have been a write-off spot. That should have been a hospital.
That's exactly what it would have been in a different promotion.
Like, bro, you wouldn't even do that in a different promotion. Like, because you shouldn't do it.
Well, no, because when KO do that shit, I don't like it either. And KO be doing it on his neck, and he got a bad neck.
A German suplex onto the stairs is fucking insane, and it wasn't like a light German suplex. When Pac throws Darby,
it was a belly to belly.
My bad. Yeah, it's a belly to belly, and he just it's pure force. Like it's super fast. It's like pure force. He don't give a fuck about Darby.
Yeah, he tosses like everyone tosses him like he's just a bag of ice. Like the point is that like you want to break that ice as fast as possible because you only want to do it one time, hopefully, because you don't want to break the plastic. Because if you break the plastic, then the ice is gonna come out. So you just want that one good 2-3 whacks, and that's how everybody be treating Darby. I don't understand. Like, it's good to the point where, like, for me and Darby, because like I'm not like a crazy Darby fan. I understand like he's like everybody loves Darby because he's the average size guy. He's relatable to people. Like, cool, but it's getting to the point to where like, what about this makes this like particularly special? Right? Is the fact that his heart and his passion is what gets him through these crazy ass spots. It's like, because he beat Gabe Kidd too, and I was like, I don't know about that. He barely beat Gabe Kidd and scraped out of that, and now we see you beat Pac off of like the ankle injury here into like the Scorpion Deathlock. You went off submission, but it's like, okay, now the next person you face, am I supposed to think that you can actually beat him off of what? Off of just pure heart and like friendship? Like, nah. Darby gets his wins based off of the crowd energy. It's kind of like he has his own spirit bomb. He feels the energy in the air, and that's how he gets his fucking wins from us, I guess, or from the fans. But I don't know. Darby's not my cup of tea.
When I was watching the match, I put down. I said Pac is ragdolling Darby. I was like, have you ever seen a pit bull fight a chihuahua? And I was like, nah, that's not enough. I was like, and I said, what would be comparable? And I thought about it. I said, y'all remember that time in Avengers where Hulk was throwing Loki all around and calling him a beauty god? That's exactly what that match was. That's exactly what that match was. As far as that spot, like, I felt like before, because they're in the belly-to-belly, like, hold. And I swear I felt like Pac is like, bro, are you sure you want to do this? Like, it looked like he was mouthing something to him, bro. Because I'm
we can change this right now.
And like, yeah, that shit was gnarly. And I just saw a chiropractor and had my back adjusted, and I watched that so much. Like, I was in pain.
It's like, nah, bro. There's no need. It was a dumb spot. The margin of error was fucking crazy. And I think he also like power bombed him on the aprons too. Like, he took 2 back spots like in that. In that match.
And he got power bombed in the ring as well. And then let's think, bro, because so Darby had a cupping mark on his back, so he gets cupping. Bro, cupping ain't gonna fix all that shit, bro. Cupping is not gonna fix you getting belly to belly to stairs. My wife does cupping consistently. I've done it once. To me, that shit is painful. I don't know why niggas like it, but bro, that ain't gonna help, bro. That's like getting shot and just putting a regular Band-Aid on it. The fuck?
Yeah.
You need everything. Like, nah, man. But yeah, as far as the match goes, the match was cool. I just I don't want to say I don't like. I didn't understand. I didn't understand why Pac was his big bad. I get that I was the last person he needed to beat. It's one of those things where I talked about it before. I feel like they book backwards. Like Moxley should have been the big bad. The leader of the group should have been the person you beat last. But it was too late for that. But yeah, I mean, at least I'm glad. Hopefully, this is over because this has been going on for a while.
What more could you want?
This is pre Everest, technically.
You're technically
so
right.
yeah, hopefully this is over and like I don't know, Darby has some title ambitions or something like I don't know something.
He's still
Or maybe he'll go
against
after Callis
Marina
family
Shafir.
next.
It's said Marina Shafir.
Oh
Yeah.
I mean honestly,
They've been doing
might
mixed
as well.
matches. They definitely did a mixed tag. Yeah, so hopefully we'll see. I don't know who like you would put up against Darby next. Look, let's just make it like, not the Death Riders. Just give me something else here. Getting out of that though, Hangman had a match against Brian Keith. The reason I bring this up because the promo afterwards was what was more important here. Post match, Paige is out there, or actually Swerve comes out, and then Hangman and they're talking about the championship ambitions, right? Everybody wants to go get the belt, and they're going to have to go through each other to get the belt. Enter Kenny Omega, where he's like, "Hey, I see y'all going for the belt, but I don't care who I have to go through, but that shit's probably gonna come home with me." Now, I'm looking at this, and I think the big play is Kenny Ospreay all in, right? I think that's, if I'm putting on my AEW booking hat, which is not all the way accurate. TK likes reinventing the New Japan matches, so you're gonna get a Kenny Ospreay match while you're still able to get that in AEW, and I think you do that at fucking All In.
Is Will going to be healthy in time though?
What, All In's in August?
And you're not you're not wrong. He does like he does like reheating nachos, but that doesn't mean it has to be the last. It doesn't have to be the last match. But I mean, it would make sense if. I mean, I don't know. It depends. Like, assuming this is his last year or his for sure last run. Yeah, I mean, I guess Will is the best choice. Yeah, I mean, I don't know because I feel like you would be too. Unless Will went heel, and I don't think he should. Then you got two baby faces. I feel like I don't know, man. MJF should retire Kenny, but I don't want to call this a retirement run right now. But I mean, just as far as like, I mean, he's the biggest heel. Like Mox is officially face as far as we're concerned. So
crazy.
But also I'm thinking too far in the future. But yeah, no. I do like this, and I this is what I liked about SmackDown the last month as well, where it's like where we are establishing who is in this division. People are giving their ambitions. They're saying like they're talking about their goals. They're not just willy nilly having matches. Like, no, I want this. I thought it was a cool little promo segment.
Yeah, I would agree there. I'm more concerned with how we get there. Right, you can talk and show me all you want, but AEW has to like follow through correctly. We all know pay-per-views, they do really great and there's moments and whatnot, but like they really like gotta hone in on A to B. Sometimes they go A to B to D, and then back to E, and it's like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah, well, yeah. Kenny said, "Hey, I got to win some matches," and the next thing you know, Josh Alexander comes out, so we know he's gonna get that.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta get some W. Josh Alexander, bring your ass out here.
But it's so true. It's like that's exactly what happened. I need a win, and here comes the Don Callis family. And we haven't seen Konosuke.
This is what Finn should have had. He needs a W. They should have just brought out somebody so Finn could stomp him out real quick.
Finn should have fought like Austin Theory.
Nah, Finn should have fought what's my man's name? He'd be hanging with Otis.
Tozawa?
I can't remember his name right now.
Okay, pause.
Tozawa?
Pause. I'm so glad you brought this up. Why the fuck is the Usos about to face Otis and Tozawa?
Because Otis asked
Why
for it.
in the fuck is their first title reign Otis and Tozawa?
Because that's his bro. He said, "Oos, you my Oos, but I ain't gonna take it easy on you."
I watched that shit
Oos.
and I was like, y'all playing with me. This is a rib. Y'all, this is a joke. I'm being punked over here. Where Ashton Kutcher at? You're not talking about the Usos coming back as a tag team with the belts, and it's Otis and Tozawa.
Well, they already beat up the New Day, and then they won the belts. So
these niggas sent Motor City Machine Guns to AAA. Come on, bro.
Well, Motor City Machine Guns are on SmackDown.
I don't give a damn. It's better than Otis and Tozawa.
Hey, I mean, yeah, you might as well just start switching some people up.
I mean, we've been waiting for a draft for 8 months.
Like,
actually, 10 months.
Yeah.
And it ain't happening.
Oh, God. I'm remembering this whole segment all over again. The niggas looked at him like, I'm serious, Oos. And I'm like, if y'all don't get this, stop fucking playing with me. I felt like when you call your mom at work and she's like, stop playing my fucking phone. I got work to do. That's how I felt watching that segment. Like, don't play with me right now.
Well, I wanted to make sure I could have some ice cream because normally you be wilding out. It ain't my fault.
I just finished my homework. Can I please play video games now?
You don't get the fuck off my phone. Goodness gracious.
If I felt like I had a little more freedom, I wouldn't feel so chained up, boss.
Yeah, and we'll get to that. That happens next week, so we'll talk about that as well. But yeah, we'll see what Kenny and them do. Swerve is out there jealous of the Hangman Kenny relationship. He's being a little bitter in the back, and Hangman is just a little too friendly.
Well, it's interesting because Swerve is like, I'll go through. No, we'll go through you, and it's like you already said y'all wasn't cool, and this is like the third week y'all buddy, and now you even considering this dude's emotions and feelings as it pertains to getting a title, but you don't rock with him. But then you mad when somebody else starts talking.
The man
to
took out. I think Big Cass came out in this match, and Swerve came out with the chain and like helped out Hangman, and I'm like, what is y'all relationship? I don't. Y'all like each other? Y'all hate each other? Y'all both want titles?
This is weird. Like they should be going for the tag titles right now. Like that should have been the storyline, is them becoming friends and trusting each other and then win a tag team title, which I feel like that's going to happen at some point, but you gotta knock them out of the main title picture. You need an excuse to do it or something. I don't know.
Well, Hangman just won the trios.
Yeah, and he did it without Swerve,
he
which makes also no sense.
Yeah, he buddied up right now.
Yeah.
Secondarily, I have a joke I want to ask y'all. Have Adam Page and Brian Keith ever been partners?
No, but people's been. It's like a, what do they call that? Fan fiction. It's like AEW fan fiction. Is that he has a bounty hunter like group. It's him, Bandito, and Brian Keith.
Yeah, they should be a stable.
Dad jokes. I should mute you.
Wow.
I see that one didn't land.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I should mute you.
Wow.
I said I had a joke.
I should mute you.
Yeah, that popped me. It was corny, but it popped me. I laughed. So you got it.
All right, I'll take that.
Speaking of Bandito, they had the main event was Bandito versus MJF. Bandito won the Dynamite ring here, so he gets to go one-on-one with MJF. I think the match is great, and I love the promo at the end of the match here where MJF is kind of bigging up Bandito and like kind of breaks kayfabe face a little bit and was like, hey, like you will be an AEW champion, which
that was a rub.
It was definitely a good rub, and he kind of like, you know, had to kill it by attacking them and whatnot. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, like,
yeah, you can't be too nice.
Yeah, for sure. I still gotta be me. I was like, we haven't seen like a Hispanic world champion in a minute, like in a long time. I'm thinking Eddie Ray.
Mm-hmm.
There was Old Boy, but I wasn't there watching when Old Boy was champion.
Wait,
Del Rio.
Oh. Wow.
But it even then, like I think that was like 2014, 2015. Like it's been about 10 years. Like I would love to see that happen pretty soon. And we talk about with Dom and how Dom is definitely like the future of like WWE. So at some point Dom will be a world champion. But I was like, man, like we haven't seen one in a minute. It'd be really kind of cool to see like that level of energy. Or just from when you go to
Hispanic
Mexico
adjacent, we had Priest.
That's true. My bad. I forgot about Priest. My bad. We definitely had one. That was Priest. My fault.
Definitely Boricua, Puerto Rican.
Shout out to Priest. I completely forgot about that. You're right.
Can wrestle, but can't shoot a basketball.
I didn't even see that. You saw him shoot a jumper?
I mean,
boy, I saw him attempt to shoot a jumper. If that's what you're asking. Ooh-wee.
Solid.
That's funny.
solid match. I do not like Bandito's finisher. I think he needs to change the finisher. In general? The setup, because to me it's so unnatural. Like with the 619, like at least you have to like get tripped into the ropes and like you're kind of just laying there. Mm-hmm. With Bandito's is like you look like you're ready for the scene in Pulp Fiction, like with big rams and shit. Like it looks awkward. Like you just have a dude just sitting there in twerk position, and like I don't like the finisher. The match itself is good though, and I do like Bandito. I just think it's an awkward finisher.
Because like in what world when you taking that finisher, or what position, what move sets you up to where you have to have both hands on the ropes?
Pause.
Like,
yeah, and your ass is just out. That's what like.
No, you're not wrong. But I do understand it. Yeah, it's a dope finisher, but it's like,
he has a good moveset. The concept is dope, but like it looks. I don't know, because like you just have someone bending over, just waiting to take the move, and I don't know. It's just awkward.
He's not wrong. Everything he said is true. I have no pauses.
Man, it's the optics, man. I don't know, but the match was good, and after the beatdown, Brody King comes out, which he had a brief moment with. I can't remember his name outside of the mask, but he was the guy who was with MJF who like did his translation and whatnot.
Like
they
earlier,
like teased like that they might fight. It's like
they did fight. It was a squash match.
Because they did fight. Okay.
He slammed Buddy when Buddy jumped off the top rope. He got slammed and he pinned him. Brody King didn't even take his jacket off.
And nor should he.
Oh okay, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, but it was cool.
I'm trying to think like. Brody King's also one that I don't want to get the Will Hobbs effect. Like, we just have you in random shit. Like, granted, Brodito worked. That was a random pairing that definitely popped off. But it's like, what's the direction for Brody King, right? He's always middle of the pack here. He hasn't had a singles belt yet. Like, are we just waiting for Buddy to get back and healthy? Like, is that the move here? Like, because I think you're probably going to do Brody King versus MJF, but he's not going to win the world title there. So, like, what are we doing? Like, what's the direction that we want to take Brody King?
Yeah, I don't know. If there is no, I mean, because it seems like it seems like TK and company, they want both of them to be single wrestlers, at least at some point. But yeah, like the tag pairing was really good and it was really popular. And so part of me just feels like you should keep them as a tag for a while, at least on Dynamite / Collision, because we know that Bandito, he's challenging for the light heavyweight or middleweight belt for CMLL at their next show. And also he's currently ROH World Champion. So it's like, I feel like we can do a thing where they do separate stuff, but honestly, I think we should keep them as a team. But I agree, like Brody King always feels kind of like rudderless, and yeah, I have no idea. Like there's a chance that Matthews can come back and they don't pair him up at all, and they just don't even acknowledge it. Like because Julia Hart and him were supposed to still be cool, but then she was like, you know what? I just found two bad bitches. I'm gonna hang out with them. So like now, the Dogs of War, whatever the hell they were called, yeah, you know. So like, yeah, I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see what the hell happened here, or what happens here. There wasn't a lot of like predictions for next week's Dynamite yet, so I do want to bring up the Athena partnership. Athena's indie partnership is doing a Ring of Honor Global Wars, so it's like Ring of Honor, and I think it's MPX, which is like a promotion in Houston or Texas or something like that. And I think that's a really big fucking spot. Like, I think this is the first wrestler-owned promotion that's partnering with AEW. Like, that's under contract with AEW at the same time. So, I will definitely be checking that out because I want to see like what that actually looks like. Because I've never seen indie promotion with ROH. Outside of that, you want to talk about anything on SmackDown?
Yeah, we could talk about SmackDown real quick. That just reminded me, just real quick. Shout out to the women, like, and it's not saying that some of the fellas aren't doing it, but like as far as like what Bailey did the other month, what Natty does with the dungeon, and what you just brought up with Athena, like shout out to the women. Like they, like I feel like they are for sure like really trying the hardest to like help the future cup like and up and coming. Again, not and Mercedes, and not saying the fellas ain't doing nothing. Like, you know, Cody has the Nightmare Factory. You know, there's flatbacks with Tyler Breeze and then Booker T. You know, he has his own thing. But I feel like between Bailey, Natty, and Athena, like I feel like just shout out to them.
And it's like whatever they're doing, it's making moves for like all of the women that they're putting in like that position. Because I'm pretty sure, I thought somebody from the Bailey camp was also like getting like a match or going somewhere. I gotta look up what I've seen, but I know somebody from that Bailey camp is doing something. And then also I saw the what's her name? It was the Muslim woman that Mercedes fought is at the NXT signing or at the NXT show, and she had a WWE tryout. Because I remember seeing that she was at the event, and they're doing WWE trials right now, so all these people are showing up and, you know, trying to show up they belong in WWE. So yeah, it is shout out to all the women. They are definitely putting on for the scene. This past year has been the women. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody like bring up a young indie dude or any male wrestler. Like, it has been the women killing in the wrestling field.
Not to the extent that the women are doing it. Granted, in that like with the like at the dungeon, men are at the dungeon too. But it's just like, but Natty was been doing the dungeon forever, you know. And then again, like the thing with Bailey did with all the women, that's just cool as hell. And then and then again, what you said with Athena, it's just really cool to see it. And I wish we could see more of it. And it's not saying that's not happening. We know a lot of people have wrestling schools, like their own schools and stuff, but. I don't know, this last year, it just felt different. It felt more inspiring.
So, it kind of like, that kind of ties to it, because we know that with Nat, Maxine was a huge, like, project of Nat's, right? Mm-hmm. And I wanted to ask it, but we didn't pod that week. It's like, should Becky have got that belt back?
Yes.
Why?
It's time.
Time for
that's the short answer of it. The Maxine thing is, I don't want to be disrespectful and say cute. It was cool. She won in front of the crowd she was supposed to win in front of. She was able to hold her water with Becky. Becky did a lot of the lifting. Now it looks like Maxine is starting to lift a little more, but this most recent match you can still see where it's like
you could
you still need
the gears are still turning a little bit.
So yeah, I'm good. I'm Gucci.
But
so whenever
isn't
they
that
feel
the
like
purpose
putting it back
of
on
the
me,
mid card title is that it's supposed to be for that particular group of individuals? Like, Becky doesn't need it to do anything.
No, but it gives her something to gloat about because now she's a 2-time, and then someone else can beat her and get that Becky rub.
So if okay, let's say you're correct, and this is not to say you're wrong, but let's go off of your the basis of your thinking is that the mid card is supposed to showcase those who are middle of the road. If your champion is supposed to be your heavyweight champion is supposed to be the best person in that division, right? You cannot tell me that Maxine is the best mid carder in that division.
No.
You
No.
can't. So every now and again you want to put the belt on somebody, give somebody a chance, give them a chance to pop, see how they work, etc. Cool, got that. Check all those boxes. It's been 30 days. She's had 2 or 3 defenses at this point. She's had more defenses in 30 days than Jade Cargill has in 75. So cool, check those boxes. Now let's either Becky needs to get it back or dang, I'm forgetting her name right now.
Lyra.
Lyra?
She needs not even Lyra. Nope, not even Lyra. Oh my god.
Bailey? Roxanne?
Nope. She's with
Ivy?
American Made.
Ivy?
She's not with American Made.
Ivy
Yes,
Nile?
Ivy now. So now you threw that little nugget out there like 4 weeks ago. It's time to bring that back now. Let's get her in there with somebody else. If Becky has lost twice, Becky shouldn't be challenging no more. Cool. Now let's throw Ivy Nile in there and put the belt on Ivy Nile and let her carry it for a little bit. Let her carry the baton for a little bit and just keep it moving.
See, in the issue, like, once again, we had talked about it earlier. I'm cool with title shifting, but it's like, how do you establish, like, you know, a character and shit like that if we're not able to hold on to the belt for a period here? Like, we're not able to, like, see you wrestle against other talent, because the match that she had with Ivy was cool. I did watch that, but the match with Becky was a little rough. However,
She had 2-3 matches.
growing pains. This last one was like the one I was like, but the ones before that, I didn't think they were terrible by any means.
Yeah.
I just Becky doesn't need the mid card.
Yeah, no, I would look at it in a sense of like this was just like Act 2 of Maxine's story, because like we got like small vignettes of her training in Natty's camp, but like there's still time for her character to grow, and like maybe she goes full heel or something eventually. Like this title loss I feel like could add to her character in the training with Natty and add to that whole story. I think is a potential, but but again, it's not that Becky needs it. It's just that like again, like what DT was kind of saying, like Becky she's one of those people that she can take a loss and it's not going to affect her character, but she doesn't take losses to just everybody. And the people that beat her, she's usually trying to elevate. Maxine beat her. She beat Maxine again, but now, and I feel like someone else might beat Becky, or maybe they just did this again to just like, you know, give Maxine a test. And I feel like it passed, but maybe the end game was AJ Lee all along, because like that story still hasn't been finished yet. And not that the story needs a title, but maybe they want AJ Lee to be the person to dethrone Becky for real, and not be transitional-ish. Maybe
That could be the case. I just want to add to this point, because we brought up AJ Lee twice now. From the outside in, because we don't know them, don't live their life, etc. But Larry passing probably messed her up more than it did CM Punk. And it's not to say it didn't affect CM Punk, but she put out a whole post. I read it. It was like almost 2-3 paragraphs. So, and she talked about it. So that's why we have not seen her.
Yeah, and I kind of put AJ on the Roman schedule, which gets me back to my point. Where the hell is Roman Reigns at?
Ask Paul Heyman.
What, like, your boy can't keep getting away with this.
What you mean? He's gonna pop up at the
exactly. He's gonna pop up, return merchant. Like, we can't keep getting away with this, bro.
What you tell me what you want from him, since you got the bloodline.
I want the hoodie that when he was working. You know, I bought the merch when he was working. You know, I saw the investment that he was giving to me, and I was like, you know what? Let me invest some dollars into him. Like, you see, like. He ain't getting no money from me. He ain't been working. Like
what? So you tell me what you want from Roman specifically. And I'm just gonna counter argue, but I just like, I'm not. It's not like I'm gonna call. It's not like I'm gonna call him and tell him. But I'm gonna just.
Your boy gotta like. I know what's gonna happen. Like my bet for winning in Rumble is Roman. I have my chips on him. Right. It's just that like.
Oof, that's tough.
When we got to get to that point to where like, damn, okay, Roman's been back. Of course that's why he won, right? Because he's been working here. He's been getting sabotaged here, or whatever the case may have been. But just to know that you got so much order where it's like, I'm walking this bitch and win, it's crazy. But also, I understand it because you Roman fucking Reigns. But you gotta be integrated in the story somehow. I gotta see like something, bro.
Dude,
okay,
so
I have an answer to his question.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so what I want from Roman is I just want him to be on TV more. It doesn't mean he has to work, but I just want him to be on TV more. Like, I want him to be a part of the ecosystem of the rest of the universe. Like, even when Stone Cold was at his biggest, like, he was still doing stuff backstage, talking to people. Same with The Rock, same with all these other big names. Like, I just kind of want him, back in the ecosystem of the roster to where, you know, he might accidentally bump into a Tozawa backstage or something, or Truth accidentally sneaks into his room. I just want him in the ecosystem. I don't, like, he doesn't have to work a match every week, but I just want him on TV consistently. That's what I want from Roman Reigns. Just
that's
more
fair.
than just once every 3 months. You know, just like every other 2 Raws. Just like just talk, or you know, cut up. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, shit. Sit at the announcer desk and watch a match and talk shit about Punk or so. Just anything other than what we've been experiencing.
I think. So first, I'm gonna say this to both of y'all. I think those are fair asks. Okay, I'm not saying what you're asking is out of the realm of fair, decent, or whatever the case might be, right? The problem is, or not the problem, but the point of where Roman is at right now, he is an attraction. Whoever he faces has to be on that level. Cody just lost a belt to Drew McIntyre. CM Punk is giving out Make-A-Wish matches right now. And the person he should be going against hasn't been on TV for 8 months either. So, but for a legit reason, but he hasn't been on TV for 8 months either. So how do we give him an actual story that threads and continues, aside from him having to deal with what's left of the vision and etc.?
Have him, he could be just like in the audience in the skybox when Drew won, right? Just so we know he's still looking at like the world title, right? Or when Punk won, like I'm still around. I see you kind of thing. Because when I think it was at fucking, was it War Games? He's like, I'm looking at that and that kind of thing. Like he was looking at both belts. We can still continue that story. And War Games was in November, right? Like we're 2 months out from that.
I don't think he's finished his storyline with his cousins either. Like, we still have no idea why Jay was like, you know what, he's right. It would look better on him too, and all this other like.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of plot holes. I feel like you could fill, and it'd be easy to fill if he was just at Raw every other show, just talking to somebody.
Well, I think they are trying to show y'all that they're done with the Bloodline era. Because eventually that is going to, like, that family has to be all around the title in order for it to work, for it to make sense. Because if it's not, then you're taking away time from other people. So in order to have all of your big players on television at this point, now that you have a lot more than you had between 2020 and 2023, other people have to have the spot, have to have the spotlight. And the way to allow them to have that and grow into that space is not to have your biggest star flying across the globe for 10 minutes of FaceTime while they got to worry about trying to create their buzz and create their heat or their draw or whatever the case.
When it comes to Roman, like the way that they utilize Roman, it's like, okay, we got to watch Roman, see what he's doing. Like they put a lot of effort into us paying attention to him so that when he disappears, it's like, well, the fuck was that paying?
That means there's nothing to pay attention to right now, and that was my point from the jump. The person that he should be prepping for hasn't been working for 8 months. That's what we really want to see.
Who are you talking about?
Was that?
He's talking about Seth, but a lot of people really want to see
not
him and Punk 1v1.
Cool, and they should. So that's another thing.
Which is why I think he might win the Rumble too.
Punk is giving out Make-A-Wish matches right now to have something to do until there's something to do. And then he still has to, if Roman comes back, he still has to address the fact that he called that belt the consolation prize. He has to address it some kind of way. Him just saying, I'll let y'all figure it out. Who I'm talking about, cool. That's like a very sly, slick, I'm the nigga way of saying I might be at any belt. But he still has to address that.
It is also true, because I don't want to see Roman with Punk's belt. They just don't look right.
So,
like, nah.
Right. Especially after he held the other one for
so long.
1,300 days. Yeah. So, I will say, I know he just muted himself, but his pick for Sammy winning the Royal Rumble is like 5% now, because Sammy is now in the 4-way match.
So you think Sammy gets the 1v1 against Drew, but doesn't win the Rumble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think if they're gonna, if somebody's gonna win the Rumble, yeah, because what's gonna happen? This is what's gonna happen. That 4-way is happening on Saturday. That Friday before, so next Saturday. That Friday before, Priest and Trick are going 1v1. So they're technically gonna eliminate themselves out of this match. They'll still be participants, but they're gonna be quote unquote tired and hurt from the match previous. From the day before. So really you're looking at Randy and you're looking at Sammy. And I think this is where Sammy wins. Because Randy you can still hold off on. So
yeah, and I don't want to see Randy and Drew again anyway.
That goes to my pick of LA Knight coming back at the Rumble and winning the Rumble.
You think LA Knight? I would love to see that.
They killed him off for a reason. Because remember what I said. Like we haven't been, aside from the crowd saying yeah and everything else, we haven't been emotionally attached to him. They killed him off, put him through a car. We have not seen him in 2 months. We got 2 weeks left. We got 2 shows, and then we're literally like 30 feet from Royal Rumble. So he's probably gonna pop up at Royal Rumble. Chad Gable's gonna be at Royal Rumble. Jericho might be at Royal Rumble. Obafemi might be at Royal Rumble. So like all of these, they're gonna start heating up in like 2 weeks. We just got to keep eating the vegetables that we're getting right now. And unfortunately, Sammy might lose again to Drew in a 1v1 for his like 10th time in a row.
And he kind of has to, because like Drew's also been losing forever. Like, and now he has the belt. Like. Yeah. Drew needs to rack up some wins.
You can't have Drew keep losing. Yeah. So Sammy could enter the Elimination Chamber maybe win that way and choose whoever doesn't choose the Rumble. But to me, you have LA Knight win the Rumble and then he chooses Punk. Yeah. And then Sammy could win the Elimination Chamber and that chooses that. And then you can still have Roman pop up around that time, or Seth come back and Roman pop up. They can interact. Let's say the Rumble, if Seth is healthy. If he's not, Cody already entered, so you can do Cody and Roman 8 with no belt. People are still gonna watch that match. So it just is what it is.
I was thinking about it too, because like last year's Rumble winner was Jay, and Jay went after the World Heavyweight title. This year's winner will go after the WWE title. Like, I'm 100% sure that's what's gonna happen. To where, you might be right, to where Sammy could win, but then, like, for what, to face Punk? Nah, that don't make any sense to me.
No, he would face Drew. But I think if Roman wins, I think he's going after Punk. I think Roman and Punk is a bigger match than Punk and LA Knight, and I think that's the route that they're going to go since Seth is injured. But that's just me.
I think Seth is back. I think he's back next month.
I don't know who faces Drew at Mania that makes that like, oh shit, like that's a good match, right? That's a night 2 match. Who do you put in front of Drew that makes that night 2?
Drew might not have the belt.
And that was where look, I'm trying to be optimistic here. I was trying to like trying to make Drew make it there, but I don't know if that's it.
Rumor is. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead.
as far as the dirt sheets right now, the dirt sheets are saying it might be a triple threat with Cody and Fatu and Drew.
For Mania?
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Unless it happens, if it happens before Mania for like the Chamber, but I would assume Cody or whoever would be in the Chamber because I don't think Cody's going to repeat Rumble.
Yeah, I think Fatu in the Chamber with something. I'd be okay. We put Jake and Fatu in the cage. Like, okay, I'm there. But Mania, like triple threat, nah, bro.
You said that sentence wrong. You mean put people in a cage with Fatu?
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know if Drew holds the belt all the way through Mania or till Mania.
Who beats Drew in between then?
Well, you did say Fatu.
So you do Roman and Jacob at Mania?
It could. Well, that's assuming Roman wins the Royal Rumble. I don't think Roman's gonna win.
Whatever. It don't matter if Roman wins it or not. He's gonna be either night 1 main event or night 2 main event. You just choose how you want to have it. Like,
as of right now, I truly think Seth is gonna be back for that. I think Seth is gonna be back for Rumble. They already put the tea leaves for last Rumble when they interacted. Yeah, that's what
you think Seth was like going to win Rumble?
No, I think you get Roman and Seth at WrestleMania.
Even after you had the triple threat last year?
This ain't that.
Well, I'm just saying. I understand it's not that, but even after you had the triple threat,
he has business to finish with the Vision though. Like, why would then you're just skipping his revenge tour on the Vision
in 4 months, 3 months.
How calculated is Seth? You think he just gonna get right back to getting to it?
I mean, he's the architect.
I already told you how I would book his return anyway. Like, if I'm him, all I'm doing is running around stomping
for 4
people.
weeks.
If I can, yes, absolutely.
Okay, that means we got one whole month to build up him and Roman. How? That's impossible, bro.
You're right. I don't know. I'm just telling you because I don't think it's Roman and Cody. It could be Roman and Cody, but and again, there's 2 nights. But as of right now, like I said, like I think LA Knight is winning a Rumble at this point, just based on the fact that Sammy's probably gonna get his title opportunity a lot sooner than we anticipated.
All right. Any closing thoughts on SmackDown? Anything y'all want to get off your chest here? I think I said pre-production that like I ain't missed a Trick Williams match yet. That man has immense fucking star power. The pop in this week, wherever they were at,
it was louder
was
than
insane.
Yeah.
London was fucking nuts. Like, I didn't like his first promo last week. I think like part of it, and this is just me, that it feels a little like blaxploitation a little bit. I don't really like. I don't like that particular aspect of like promos when it comes to like black talent. But other than that, the kid's fucking balling. Like, Trick is it. And so much so that they put him in this fucking fatal 4-way like immediately.
Right off the rip.
Like immediately, yo. So that gives me hope, right? I know I've been very on, Triple H and the booking of black talent. And the fact that we're here and you immediately throw him in that, all right, I'm off your ass. For now.
Which, hold on, which reminds me, we spent 6 months talking about Melo ain't getting no shine, Melo ain't this, and we were talking about, hey, people just need to wait. His last 3-4 matches have been all bangers. There's not one you can't watch where it hasn't been great, and he's been a champion. So I think Melo could probably. Now it'd be some shit for him to lose during Black History Month, but I think he could probably carry it through the.
On par. It would be on par from WWE shit. just letting that out now. Shout out to Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace got me into like watching SmackDown too, because that women's division on SmackDown was a little bleak here. Yeah. But Jordan Grace came in and she's already doing her thing, so I'm excited to see like what that is. Also, we saw that Jade was at this match against her and Chelsea Green too, so like. Is that the play? We're going Jordan Grace, Jade Cargill. All right, I might watch that. I might tune into that. Who else did they add on SmackDown, or was that just it?
So, I got another one. I'm surprised Hero didn't bring him up, but it's not an ad. He'd been there, but shout out to Kit Wilson. I don't know how his song got over that fast. I have no idea. None at all.
Every time I see it, I feel so old. I'm watching him and his theme song, and I feel like the old dude watching like the young kids. Like, why? What is this? Mm-hmm. What is a yeet? What is a 6'7"?
He gives me he's giving me like Mr. Ass and Mr. Perfect vibes, like at the same time.
The nigga yelled toxic at fucking Matt Cardona 3 times, and then jumped right back into his theme song, and I was like, what am I watching right now? Like, I don't know what's going on.
Was fire.
He's standing up against toxic masculinity, bro. Like, that's what it is.
I'm so like, what is the character? Is the male who's absorbing his feminine side? Like, I don't know what's happening. I'm just watching it happen.
He's supposed to represent the new age man right now. Well, all that toxic masculinity shit is out. We in touch with ourselves. We vibing. He doesn't want to see any toxic masculinity.
It's like when I was watching a move, and this is not from a wrestling standpoint or like a charisma standpoint, but it reminded me of like if Shawn Michaels turned the meter all the way left on the Pretty Boy, is what you get here. It's like, I'm like this. I know I'm the shit. I'm the sexy dude. I'm like
metrosexual. My pearls is banging.
Yeah.
My hair is
like
glistening.
Prince.
Yeah. My skin shining. My leather tight. I wish you
and I'm toxic, and I'm an asshole. And it's like it's very like, I'm like, okay, I think I see what's going on here. And I like the pivot, like especially if his tag partner is going to be out for a minute here. Like, you kind of had to find your way, and he found his way. Mm-hmm. It's a character that nobody has that in WWE right now.
Yep. And this is the benefit of 3-hour SmackDowns. You have a roster.
Oh, y'all think
put people on television.
2 if you have a VPN, because I'm not doing 3.
I'll watch 2.
Like the fuck.
But we're remember where we at.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
Get your ass.
So yeah, if you this is
Peekaboo.
SmackDown was fire.
Yeah, SmackDown was a good show. So far, so far, SmackDown is the best show that this couple weeks for me. Like, it's the only show. Like, to me, Raw and AEW don't feel must see. SmackDown feels must see right now, at least for me. Mm-hmm. And I can't watch all 3 hours either because, again, it's a work night for me. But like, right now, that's the show I'm most excited to see. As of this moment. But yeah, no, I mean, so far it's been a good first couple weeks of the year. Oh.
They robbed NXT to do it, but it got SmackDown right back to where it needed to be.
NXT will be all right. Give NXT.
This nigga says it's a stick up. Give me all your top players now.
That's what they there for, bro. That's what they there for.
Put him in the bag.
One other thing,
Willie
I don't want
Bobs
to tip
will be
nobody
there.
off. I don't want to.
Willie Bobs. Oh, fuck.
I don't want to tip nobody off, but somebody might have to talk to Jacob because he is banging hard.
What you mean?
Look at his attire, what he was wearing
this week.
Yeah, but
I gotta check it out. I didn't.
he straight up. I even what I put on here? What I said? I said he what is this? I said Fatu is Sue Whoop or farming
in the UK, overseas, and this is why I got issues with that, because then you're gonna have like some dude eating beans and toast talking about Pyru, and I'm gonna lose my mind.
Listen, I'm telling you, if you go look at what he was wearing when he beat that shit out of Kit Wilson, go look. I was like, oh. That is some great juxtaposition. that is the definition of toxic masculinity.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Go look at what he was wearing.
Were we okay with the way that Drew won the belt? Kind of going back a week here.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
You see, as soon as
I didn't understand Jacob felt too attacking Cody.
Because Cody got in the way. That's why.
Yeah, he just wanted to smoke. Yeah, and with Cody's POV, he's like, mind your fucking business. I'm trying to win the right way, and then so now everybody's scrapping. Now everybody beefing.
And we got Cody.
I would have preferred if Drew won without a Fatu, but you know, it makes him more heelish, I guess. You know, so
he won the first match clean.
Facts.
So when it was just scrapping, straight up wrestling, he beat Cody 1-on-1 clean.
Well, it wasn't like clean because he didn't kick him in the balls, but you know, the referee didn't say it, so it was clean.
Hey, listen, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. No, but
exactly.
You could even tell that the crowd was ready, like the universe is ready for something different. Because when Cody came out, they was wooing, they cheering. The moment he mentioned I was your champion, they started.
But I'm gonna give that up to it was the location. If this happens in a different location, yeah, they was tired of it. Because Drew got home court advantage.
Like, we don't mind you being around the picture, coming out, being a focal point of face, but like, do something different as a champion.
What do you do? Something. What different. Do you do with Cody if he's not in the championship picture?
You know what people want. They already started. He took over the Cena sucks chance. Now it's Cody sucks. Let's go Cody. They just did that. This week or the week before.
We just saw the run with Cena. You couldn't even turn the Pearce babyface heel. Like
I wouldn't turn him heel, but just make him more serious. And edgier. Yeah, Dewey did do that. But yeah, I wouldn't even say edgier. Just not a kissing baby type baby face. But you know, he doesn't have to be stone cold either. But just like I wish talk some shit. And I'll take off the suit right now.
Like the LA Night.
Straddle the line a little bit.
Yeah, pretty much like an LA.
I don't know if there's anything wrong that LA Knight can do except for the fact that he just needs to. He was losing the crowd a little bit because it was the same thing, but he wasn't doing anything wrong.
Yeah, they just need to put the Rock on LA Knight and he was gone. But like as far as like that edgier or like that baby face that's still gonna kick your ass is like LA Knight. He's not really a heel, but you also not about to talk crazy to him.
Yeah. That pop at Saudi is finna be nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking great.
Because they was chanting for him. They was like the first crowd to chant for that nigga like 4 years ago when nobody was really on it.
Man, we're gonna see. The Rumble's in 2 weeks. That's coming up real quick, and we just had the first dude put himself in the Rumble was Cody. We 2 weeks away.
Yeah, but you don't need nobody else to announce it. Just fucking show up. Like we know people gonna be in it. I don't need to announce it. It's gonna be 30 people. Just have them pull up.
Yeah, but that also like we still need to know who has championship ambitions.
Any nigga in the Rumble. That's the whole point of winning.
Yeah, of course. But it's like, hey, oh shit, look at this. Like, look, man, you just need somebody to be like, yo, I'm going for the belt out of nowhere. Like, yeah, you ain't gonna get it, but I see that you gonna be in the Rumble. Like,
yeah, you just had Trick say I'm here to be a champion. You had Sammy say I'm here to be a champion. I don't want no more promos about anybody telling me they're here to be a champion. I've seen it. If you really about it, pull up at the Royal Rumble, last through the match, and win the match. Or move the fuck out the way. Or sneak attack the champion from behind.
I'm having a hella Twilight moment right now because I'm listening to another nigga tell me he's about the action. I'm usually a nigga who don't like talking. This is very weird for me right now.
Like,
I'm in the middle because I do like when people say they ambitions. But to DT's point, like, yeah, it's been about a month and a half. Like everyone, Cardona said that's what he came here for. You know, we got Rusev. What the fuck is Rusev now that I think about it? Anyway, a lot of people have been saying, that they want the title. So yeah.
All right. We're going to find out.
Yeah.
All that shit stopped when Oba get in that motherfucker, though.
Yeah, and don't piss me off. Don't have Oba get put out by somebody he shouldn't be getting put out by.
Nah, he's gonna get one of them
Oba better be Final
those
Four.
Gang tackles. It's gonna be like 20 niggas.
It's gonna be the Nia treatment.
Yep. As soon as he start delivering fall from graces from people, and he eliminate, My over under 7. He gonna have 7 eliminations, and they're gonna be like, hold on, bro, you doing?
He gonna toss somebody like he did Wesley out the ring. I'm trying to figure out who's gonna take the bump.
Speaking of which, they're still showing Wesley getting tossed like that in all his
It's fucked up, but it's a good spot.
So
hella fucked up was a good spot. All right, well, that's the episode back, people. Anybody got any final moments? Anything you want to get off your chest?
No, like and subscribe. Follow us on all the platforms. So
yeah, be ready for a full revamp, people. It's gonna come. It's actually in the works here. Got the paperwork drawn up. Just need somebody to sign the contract. And with that being said, we will catch you guys in the next one. It's been real. Peace out.
Too sweet, Space Cowboys.
believe in the wave.